I'm the type of gamer that likes to play the game and watch the cutscenes, but not really read any files, or notes, or really look up any lore for that matter. So I had the brilliant idea to talk about the game's story from yours truly, from my point of view, because I pretty much have all the qualifications, am I right? I mean, I got the game, I beat it multiple times, and I have a YouTube channel. So here I am, bringing you Pokemon Yellow version explained. Alright, if you haven't seen my original Red and Blue poorly explained video, be sure to go check that out first, since I will be bringing it up a lot in this video. There are a lot of parts in those games and this game that are very identical. However, this version follows the anime a bit better when it first came out. So here we go. We get the same little intro as Red and Blue. See, I'm already bringing it up. I name myself the usual while I name my rival Ew. Just ew. Like...
Ew.
Or kind of like...
Totally oois.
Yeah, totally.
Or even more like...
I gotta throw.
We spawn into the game, play a little SNES, and then head downstairs. We start the same as Red and Blue, and Oak stops us as we're about to leave Pallet Town, but in this version we run into a wild Pokemon.
It's Pikachu!
Which didn't happen in Red and Blue. Oak catches the Pikachu and then takes us to his lab. In the lab is already there, so we go to pick up the only Pokeball on the table, but attacks us, and takes the only Pokeball on the table, that little shit. Oak doesn't really have any Pokemon left, so he gives us the Pikachu that he just caught. I name him appropriately, and as we leave, our rival challenges us like in the main games. It turns out that the Pokemon that he grabbed off of the table was a fucking Eevee, that lucky son of a bitch. We beat him though, and then right after the battle, Pikachu pops out of the Pokeball to walk with us, just like in the anime. I talk to Pikachu and he doesn't seem to be too fond of me, once again, just like the anime, but that's okay because he has no choice really. He's pretty much my slave at this point, because that's all a Pokemon really is. Get Oak's parcel, and then see this guy damn near dead on the road. But hey, that's somebody else's problem. So we head back to Oak to give him his parcel. We hand it to him, and then he gives me and a Pokedex. But you all know the drill. I'm here to
kick names, take ass.
Yeah, that's right. So we forget about the Pokedex and leave. We catch Mr. and Mrs. Nidoran real quick, because in this game, the male version can learn Double Kick, which will help immensely in Brock's gym battle. I level up Pikachu a bit for Misty's upcoming gym, and then I level Mr. up until he learns Double Kick, and then it's off to go fight Brock's gym. Unlike the anime that doesn't make a lot of sense, I don't use Pikachu at all. I stick with Mr. and he takes out Brock's trash-ass Pokemon single-handedly. We receive our Boulder Badge, and then he gives us the TM Bide, which I throw away right in front of his fucking face. Ain't nobody want that shit. Now remember when I got Magikarp from that very convincing salesman in Red and Blue? Well, I ignore him completely this time and head into Mount Moon, but don't worry, there's a good reason, just wait. We evolve Mr. and then Team Rocket is here doing the same old shit, trying to get the fossils to revive them and then to sell them. But this time, right at the end of the cave, we run into a little surprise.
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
That's right, this game not only has Pikachu following you like the anime, but they also have Jesse and James in this game as well. It's a nice little touch, I like it. They even come at me with the same Ekans, coughing, and Meowth as the anime. We take care of them.
Team Rocket blast it off!
You may have won this round, but we'll be back!
And then we leave Mount Moon to Cerulean City. I go into this lady's house that has the Bulbasaur, and once again, just like the anime, she wants to give it to a good trainer, so I'm like... but she won't give it to me. I think it's due to me not beating Misty, so we move on to our rival fight from here. And Mr. is just handling everything. We double kick our way to victory, and then real quick, this is why I hate Pikachu. Bro lost to a fucking Goldeen. I swear, Pikachu is straight dog water. Anyways, we continue as usual to this guy that wants us to join Team Rocket. Again, we're forced to say no, but this time I make a little pit stop to where this guy is, and he wants to get rid of his Charmander because he hasn't raised it well, which is a complete 180 from the anime. Because if you all remember that episode, that life-altering episode in the anime where the trainer left Charmander out to die because he thought Charmander was too weak? Yeah, man, that shit was heartbreaking. I still get depressed just thinking about it. But we take the Charmander off of his hands, so now we have our first starter. I nickname him Dwagon, and then I level him up to level 16 where he evolves into a slightly bigger Dwagon. We get to Bill's house where he is still up to his shenanigans, you know, where his fusion experiment goes wrong, so we unfuse him, get the ticket to SSN, and then we head out to fight Misty. She has the same trash-ass team as Blue and Red, and Pikachu once again loses to a water type, so Mr. comes in and saves the fucking day because our Pikachu's fucking pathetic and worthless. We get our second gym badge and another TM, and this one I keep. I go and talk to the lady with the Bulbasaur and she still doesn't give me the Bulbasaur. So I double check and nope. So I think shit, maybe I should face her straight up, not from the side. So let's ask her again. Still no. I go to heal, come back and ask again like that's gonna fucking change anything. And she still doesn't give it to me. Bro, I'm starting to think it's because of Pikachu. He smiles at me and I'm like, get that fucking smug ass look off your fucking face. But for real though, maybe you have to get his friendship up. But he's just so bad, man. It's so hard to do early on in the game. So to increase friendship in the game, we have to not only level him up, don't let him die, keep him at the front of our party, you know, some favoritism type shit. I seriously forget about the entire game for a minute just to focus solely on getting this Bulbasaur. So I level up Pikachu 2 times, go and check, and nope, nothing. I go and level him up another 4 levels and yes. I name him Dinosaur and now fuck Pikachu, we gotta level up Dinosaur here. We jump on the SSN and do you all remember this episode in the anime? I'm not sure why, but god it fucking terrified me, man. You got Ash trading his Butterfree for Eradicate and then instantly regretting it. Then the ship starts fucking sinking like the Titanic. Ash finds the guy, trades back the Butterfree, and then bam. Ash and friends are literally capsized at the bottom of the fucking ocean.
Please, this is my nightmare!
May I have your attention? Anyone who didn't leave the ship safely, please say aye. Good. Well done. Everyone's safe then.
Then Jesse's dumbass has Ekans use acid on the ship, you know, the same ship that's underwater. Ekans is like, shit, what could go wrong? Makes a hole in the ship and water starts pouring in. Fucking Misty sends Goldeen to go check for a way out, and Goldeen finds Team Rocket literally drowning, so she saves them. And these motherfuckers are the definition of on-site because they come back to the land of the living and battle immediately. That episode is one big terrifying mess. Thankfully, this game isn't that scarring, so it plays out like Red and Blue. We just battle some trainers, then our arrival, and then we help the captain puke out his guts. We get the HM cut, and then we leave the ship. Oh, then we also evolve our Dinosaur during the time span. We go and get Flash, but we only have 9 Pokemon and we need 10. So I grab the Moonstone that's like 10 feet away from the front door, and then we evolve Mister a tad bit prematurely. But that gives us 10, so we get Flash, we go and fight Lieutenant Surge at the 3rd gym like in the anime, and they give him just a Raichu, nothing else. So I give Mrs. the dub this time since she's only level 7 and it's kind of funny. It also doesn't help that everyone on my team died. But he gives us the Thunder Badge and a TM which is Thunderbolt, so I obviously keep it. So now that we beat Lieutenant Surge, we get rid of Mrs. and talk to Officer Jenny here. Just like in the anime, this Squirtle is a little shit, so she thinks that we're good enough to train it. And boy does she pick the right trainer for the job because I'm gonna discipline Squirtle like... And this is also why I did not pick up the Magikarp from the salesman earlier. So now we have all 3 starters. I nickname my Squirtle Toidle. I also teach a Bubble Beam the TM from Misty, and then I level him up enough to evolve. We continue on through Rock Tunnel to pop out into Lavender Town, and you all know what I'm about to do.
Perfect.
Yes, excellent.
We do the Mew glitch and wait a minute, that's not right. Hold please. What the fuck is going on here? I swear this game better give me that naked cat or I swear to God Team Rocket isn't the only thing they're gonna have to worry about. There we go. I nickname him Gato and now our team is Mr., Dinosaur, Dwagon, Toidle, Gato, and Pikaka. It's looking pretty stacked. We get to Celadon City and just like in the anime, it's an all-female gym. Nothing wrong with that, but I gotta say, Ash didn't even fight Erica for this badge. She practically handed it to him for helping her save her gym from a fire. So like, can I get the same treatment or not? What's good? Oh, okay, I guess not. I also just wanted to point out that they were so sexist towards men in the anime that Ash literally had to dress as a fucking girl just to get into the gym.
I'll show those meanies!
And show those meanies we shall, Ash. So we battle Erica and defeat her with Dwagon and Toidle. Yeah, I know, weird combo. Dwagon did all the work, but couldn't finish the job, so Toidle finished it. Now, I'm not really too sure what got into me. The beginning of the video, I was like, all right, cool, you know, I'm just gonna explain this shit like normal with a little bit of jokes. But the rest of my script, I swear to God, I'm just talking shit the entire time, bro. Like, my confidence is on like level fucking 11. It's wild. So just be prepared for a lot of shit talking that's about to happen. I'm sorry. So we get to the casino and we find the same poster that was in Red and Blue. We fight our way through this labyrinth again, but at the end this time, instead of fighting 2 Team Rocket grunts before Giovanni, it's Jesse and James giving us trouble.
Trouble
Make that double.
to protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
We beat them. get to Giovanni, and then we clap his savory cheeks around and make our way back to Lavender Town to fight spooky ghosts. But once again, we run into our rival, and I notice that he starts with a Firo this time instead of a Pidgeotto. But as always, we beat him, and then we go and fight the ghost of Marowak again. Instead of all the grunts up here like in Red and Blue, we run into Jesse and James again.
Guess who?
Prepare for trouble.
Make it double.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce not again, not now.
We beat the Meowth that may or may not be able to talk, beat their Arbok, and then their Weezing, although I'm a tad bit upset that my Gato didn't kill it in one hit. We save Mr. Fuji, and as always, he gives us the Pokeflute. And then just like in Red and Blue, we use this Pokeflute to wake up the Snorlax that's sleeping, and looking at this thing, I'm like,
We should take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else!
I don't know, man, I think my 10-year-old could move it. But we catch this one, and thank God I didn't have another Pokemon Blue situation. We continue our way down the path, defeating everyone in our way. I don't know, maybe go find a new fucking career path, everyone, because I'm him. You're all losing to a legit 10-year-old, holy fuck. Beauties, bird keepers, bikers, you all can take this L and go home, I don't give a fuck. Dinosaur evolves into his final form, and then I catch the second Snorlax because fuck it, once again, I'm him. I could do this type of shit. We get to Koga's gym in Fuchsia City where my Dwagon finally evolves, but before I fight Koga, I decide to go to the Safari Zone to get that gold grill and surf. But then I run into a Cubone, bro. Ah, fuck you. Oh shit, now it's a Tauros. Bro, fuck you too.
Well, fuck you! Fuck you too!
We get the gold teeth and then surf. We teach surf to Toidle, and then I run into a Dratini, man. Lance, here we come. Oh, okay, or I guess not. But I run into a Scyther. Oh, look, I finally caught a Cubone, so I guess that's not a total loss. We give the gold grill to Paul Wall here.
It's the Iceman power, wow. I got my mouth looking something like a disco ball.
Teach strength to Mister, and then we go back and fight Koga. Or not, I completely skipped Koga to go to the hostage situation in Saffron City. Odd choice, but I'm him, so fuck it. So yeah, we go and defeat this secondary gym here, which is a fighting dojo. The sensei at the back lets us choose either Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee, and I usually go with Hitmonchan since the elemental punches fascinate me for some reason, but I call an audible and went with Hitmonlee this time. I won't use him in this run, so it's not like it really matters who I pick anyways, but we go into the Silphco building to stop this hostage situation, and my Toidle finally evolves as well. So now my team is finally complete. We run into our rival once again, and not caring about what's going on around him, he just wants to defeat us. But he stands no fucking chance. I don't know why he keeps trying. I do admire the dedication though. You know, it takes a strong person to take as many ass whippings as he does and still try to carry on with just, you know, life.
Never back down, never what?
Right after the rival fight, Jesse and James want a piece of us again.
It's them again!
Team Rocket. How did you ever guess?
So we smoke them as usual, and maybe they should join our rival and rethink their life choices.
And after we do, you can find us at the all-you-can-eat buffet table.
We continue on to Giovanni, and once again, those savory cheeks are now owned by us. Kind of like Channing Tatum.
I do whatever the fuck I want, when I want. This is my gimp. Channing, introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, guys? Y'all cool?
It's Channing Tatum.
We end up getting the Master Ball from Boss Man here, and now we go to fight Koga. Oh wait, what the fuck am I doing? We go and fight Sabrina, and they change her team to fit more like the anime and have an Abra, a Kadabra, and a surprise Alakazam at the end. And have you seen this episode as well? This shit is, I swear man, OG Pokemon was on some shit. Sabrina's turning people into dolls, including her own parents. And if Ash loses, he'll be turned into a doll as well. He brings in a Haunter to counter the Psychic, but Haunter pulls a no-call, no-show until the end where he makes Sabrina laugh and then Ash just somehow wins. She also uses this little doll that she created to talk for her like 90% of the time. And do you want to know how I know she created it? Because this thing fucking disappears once she starts to regain her humanity. This episode did give me one of my most favorite Ash moments though.
Sabrina had this picture of her family in her room. If you have the same picture, then that must mean you're...
Huh? Does he know? He must realize that I'm Sabrina's father.
Then that must mean you're a photographer!
We beat Sabrina legitimately, and I'm not too sure why a psychic needs a whip, but go spend some time with your parents, Sabrina, you little shit. Now we make our way to Koga, and I just completely obliterate him. It wasn't even really a challenge. Maybe he should stick to doing ninja shit instead of Pokemon battling.
I want to be ninja.
And in the anime, this might be one of the only badges that Ash actually deserved. But now we move on to the Seafoam Islands, where we do the same boulder puzzle to stop the currents. We also run into Articuno, whose sprite I love in this game. And of course, I have to catch it, so I do. We get out of the Seafoam Islands and finally touch solid ground on Cinnabar Island. This gym has the same puzzle as in Red and Blue. We have to go into this burnt building that for some reason has working statues that lock and unlock doors and people trying to steal shit for some reason. We get to the end and get the key to the gym, enter the gym like we own this bitch, and then purposely fight everyone in this gym just to prove who their daddy really is. I didn't even need to battle all of these guys. I could have just answered the riddles correctly, but I'm kind of on my domination shit during this version, so yeah, I don't really know what's gotten into me. It's just something about having all 3 starters that makes me feel like a fucking god. We confront Blaine's bald-headed ass. And in the anime, this might be my all-time favorite gym battle. That Charizard versus Magmar fight, yes sir bro, that was peak. We beat Blaine because he's at that age where he should just retire, but I guess being a gym leader is like being on the Supreme Court. We're just out here letting old ass people hold power for some reason. We take the badge and then give his head a little spit shine for good luck. Where you all know whose savory cheeks are waiting for us. We kick down the door expecting Giovanni to be in his maid outfit cleaning and groveling at my feet, but to my surprise he still thinks that he can beat me. That little shit. So we battle him again to show him who his 10-year-old daddy is. The main change up in this game is that he has a Persian, just like in the anime, but it's trash since he's a shit trainer. We beat him and tell him to shut down Team Rocket and he has to listen to daddy. So now we start making our way to the Elite Four. But of course, our rival shows up again. And once again, I'm surprised that he still exists, but you know, here he is. So we beat him and once again, bro, just give up. What are you doing? We make our way past all of the security guards, showing them our badges like,
Perry Ellis wallet owner, out of my way.
And then we get to Victory Road. And I gotta say, all of these trainers in here need to go the fuck back home. They're sitting in here training and shit for who knows how long, and then some random ass kid comes through and just beats every single trainer in this cave. You gotta train harder or some shit. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. I don't know, just be better for fuck's sake. I don't catch Moltres just yet. Like I said, my team is complete and I'm on a shit talking warpath, so we beeline it right to the Elite Four. So first Elite Four member is Lorelei, and I believe that all of these Elite Four members are the same as in Red and Blue, so I kind of know what to expect already. Although we need to go and talk to someone about this Jinx's Ice Punch being super effective against my Charizard. Where did my Fire type go to neutralize it? We beat Lorelei with just Gato surviving, so I can't even talk shit to Lorelei because she almost took my child Cheeks, that fucking textbook pedophiliac. We go to the next fight that's Bruno. We don't talk about and we beat him with no one on our team dying. Like, what the fuck? Get this no-shirt hobo-looking man out of the Elite Four. How is he past Lorelei? He should just be out of the Elite fucking Four, man. He's terrible. We go up against Agatha's ancient ass, and god, what the fuck is up with this game? First of all, my Dwagon's Fly misses, and then I hit myself, and then I miss Fire Blast. I send out Pikachu and he fucking slaps himself and dies. Then I use Dinosaur and he fucking hits himself. Like, what the fuck is happening? Now I'm gonna talk shit to Agatha because I'm pissed at this game. She actually put up a good fight. But fuck that, man. Someone come and get this old ass Supreme Court Justice wannabe out of here. Her and Blaine should be at home knitting or comparing life alerts or some shit. Next up is Lance, and oh my god, dude, my Pikachu actually did something? Remember, I don't have Articuno since I taught Toidle Ice Beam and I have faith in it. Okay, revive here, and okay, we killed Dragonair. And then the second Dragonair... Okay, revive here, and alright, we got the second Dragonair now. We kill the Aerodactyl, and then god damn it, bro, Dragonite looks so fucking intimidating. Thank god I taught Gato Blizzard as a contingency plan. Okay. Well, that's okay. I just need Dinosaur to do work. And what the fuck? He uses a fucking potion. Okay, reset here. Fucking Twiddle, what the fuck, dude? What is happening? Okay, there we go. Let's go Mew with the freeze and the W. I'm not gonna talk shit to Lance since he beat me, and I respect that. But you know who I will talk shit to?
Ew.
Because he's trash, and I don't know why he isn't at his sister's house in bed thinking of cool flips he's gonna do when he jumps off the roof of the house. His life is pretty much over at the age of 10. That dude should just retire and join Agatha and Blaine. Go look for some oxygen tanks with your liver spotted asses. His last Pokemon Flareon looks pretty cool, but my Dweigon handles him even though I'm about 25 levels lower than him. I'm not too sure how he didn't take my cheeks, but fuck it, man, we take those. Oak yells at the rival and then puts our Pokemans into the Hall of Fame and then yells at us to catch more Pokemon. That's your dream, not mine, Dad. Now that I beat the game, I go back in and go catch Zapdos first, which thank God I can use Thunder Wave on electric Pokemon. So we catch Zapdos and move on to Moltres, whose sprite looks way better to me in this game than in Red and Blue. I couldn't even really tell what Moltres was in those games. After we catch those two, we show up to Mewtwo's doorstep like... He kills my Pikachu immediately. My Dinosaur survives a Swift but not a Psychic. Toidle gets one hit KO'd with Psychic. My Dweigon does too. Mr. barely survives a Swift but then can't survive the second. I send out my last Pokemon in Gato and I'm like, fuck this, man, and throw the Master Ball and now we're all done with this game. And as per the usual, I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate every sub, and if you don't sub, then I appreciate every like, and if you don't like, then I appreciate every view. I'm really not picky, man. I'll get whatever I could take. I'm also not too sure why I decided to talk shit so much at the end, but hey, who knows? It might be a common trend with the third version of each generation, who knows? I gotta spice things up, you know? The next Pokemon game will be Gen 2 Gold and Silver, and until then, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you all next time.